flying again from Las Vegas. Woo! After 2.5 years, I finally flew again on a commercial flight where I could bring my infrared camera. I booked a flight from Las Vegas to Portland via Los Angeles. I chose a seat on the right side of the aircraft so I can look northward away from the sun and have good contrast. But by some providential intervention, my seat had been changed, and at the last minute I was told to change seats. And I was placed in a window seat on the left side of the aircraft. And I was kind of bummed out because there's a lot of glare, But it turned out it was the best because I got one of the most interesting views towards the Sea of Cortez. I was just blown away, and I got to image Mount San Jacinto. I have a lot of photos I took of the mountain from different angles so I could use photogrammetry. So in the end it turned out it was just amazing. Infrared is an incredible technology to defeat the optical illusion of the gods. You see, the earth is absolutely flat, but yet the sun sets and the stars set. Why? Because there is bending of the light, but infrared does not bend as much as the visible spectrum. And, most importantly, infrared can penetrate through the haze. And that's why infrared brings us the flat earth like never before. We are seeing the world with new eyes. I am using near infrared. I have a Sony camcorder with a 920 nanometer IR filter, and it blocks the visible and lets only infrared through. And the camcorder is set to night shot mode, which removes the infrared blocking filter from in front of the sensor. So that's how I can make an infrared camera, and this camcorder is amazing. Now in the foreground you see the Salton Sea. Okay, water comes out dark because there's hardly any infrared, and way in the distance we see that black line. That's the Sea of Cortez, and to the right shortly we will see Mount San Jacinto. The altitude around here I believe is around 25,000. I tell you, I sure miss the flat earth. It is just incredible. Look at that. We have been allowed to observe the world from such a vantage point. This is just incredible, folks. Just incredible. There is Mount San Jacinto in Palm Springs at the base of it. Notice we can start to see the Pacific Ocean on the right, and there's the Salton Sea clearly. There was a little bit of haze that was hanging over the southern part, but infrared is pretty powerful. It can penetrate incredibly. There it is, Salton Sea. Halfway it's covered in a light mist, but we can see the Sea of Cortez in the distance. Wow, the aircraft is now descending rapidly, but man, look at that. Unbelievable. Notice the horizon is not quite flat. These windows in combination with the camera sometimes create a slight curvature, but there's also refraction. But that's not a sure way to determine whether the earth is flat. If you've been following my channel, we need to look at a steeper angle, because according to Snell's law, the steeper the angle, the less the refraction. But at almost horizontal there is still a little bit of refraction, but regardless it is just incredible. Look at that. Oh my god, I've been taking these views for granted, but now that I've returned after 2.5 years, I'm just so impressed all over again. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize how special this is, but I'm grateful for these views. Just incredible. But as I was approaching landing, I started planning my next move, and I had a seat on the right side for the next segment, and I was able to look back, and the scenes you will see will blow you away. Before landing, these are the last scenes of the mountain. I twisted my body and I was looking through the window behind me slightly. It was so uncomfortable, but I got this view with the mountain superimposed over the Salton Sea. Just incredible. But wait until you see the whole Southern California from a distance. Just incredible. We took off from Los Angeles around 6 o'clock in the afternoon and climbed up to 35,000, but around 15,000 I looked back to capture Southern California, and it was just incredible. This is the full flight map that day a few weeks ago. I will also show you some incredible footage from Northern California that just blew me away, but let's just focus on Southern California right now. We're taking off, and this is the normal color of the video, okay? I'm gonna splice it right here and remove the color and adjust the levels, and now we get this crisp high contrast black and white infrared image. Just incredible. There's the mountains, and we're lifting above the foreground clouds. There were some clouds. When I booked the flight, the whole western part of the country was clear, no clouds. But then in the 2 days, that passed, all of a sudden these clouds moved in. It was so annoying. But still, looking back, I caught some incredible views of Southern California. Here's the coast. I guess that's Santa Monica down there. And wow, I just love these views. So incredible. Here's the visible, just so we can get an idea. Vegetation in infrared comes out white because it gives off a lot of near infrared, and water comes out black, as well as the sky when it's really clear. And the properties of infrared are incredible. Gets bent just slightly, a lot less than visible, and it penetrates the haze so we can see farther. That's why we experience the flat earth. But here's the incredible footage, folks. This is just incredible, folks. Have a look at this. Wow, we can see all the way in the distance, folks. Almost 3x the distance predicted by the globe. Our world is truly flat. Unbelievable. God has created this wonderful habitat. And with infrared, we can gain that godly vision. Wow, I'm just blown away, folks. Look at that. Look how far we can see over Southern California. The flat earth is one of the most closely guarded secrets, but a lot of people in academia and space agencies, they're actually still under the deception. Only a very small group know the true reality of the world, but a lot is hidden. This is the biggest secret of our lives, folks. We live on a flat world, and the deception from above makes us think that we are in a solar system. If you've been following my channel, you've seen a lot of incredible things. There is Mount San Jacinto. Wow, first time I imaged that from Malibu, I was just blown away. I've been a flat earther for quite a few years before I got involved with infrared. I first believed intellectually. I did my homework, and then I began to see. Like the Bible says, blessed are those that have not seen yet believed. This is just an incredible journey, folks. Thank you for following along. We're building up quite a following, and the truth will prevail eventually. There you have it, folks. Southern California in infrared. I will show you some photogrammetry analysis later. They know about it. There's so much data out there, but that's for another presentation. At this point, we're probably around 200 miles away from Mount San Jacinto. There on the right. Wow, look at that, incredible. There was some haze that we saw earlier in low-lying clouds. But infrared can penetrate pretty good through them. There's a lot of contrast here. Let me try to adjust it a little better. Here we go. The focus is always problematic. See, it's focusing on this dots on the window. It's a little bit dirty, but you'll snap into focus. There we go. Wow, what a perspective. Look at that. We can see some haze on the bottom, obscuring the base of the mountain. There's an airplane up there, pointing towards Mount Baldy there. Oops. Ah! Here we go. Wow. That's incredible. That is amazing. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom out here in a second. Wow. I'm just blown away by this perspective. Now, I'm holding the camera a little. Wow. See, when we zoom out, it's breathtaking. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. SoCal in infrared. Next time I'm gonna fly from San Diego to Portland. So I have a much distant view from SoCal. Here I had to turn my body quite a bit, and I was filming at an angle through the rear window. And look at the ground moving. Isn't that awesome? My goodness, this is incredible. Ah, man. It's so good to be back in the air. Now, later on in the flight, there were clouds over Central California, but I'll show you some incredible views from around Mount Shasta all the way in the direction of Salt Lake City into the Colorado mountains. Just incredible. There is SoCal. That's when I started making infrared videos. Boy, look at that. There's Los Angeles. seem to. Look at the cloud cover. Alright, now let's jump forward. Wow, look at all the mountain ranges superimposed. Oh my god. We are seeing really far. There's a lot of mountain ranges superimposed. Oh my god, look at the mountains in the distance, the faint ones. Oh my god. Wow, that is incredible, folks. Whoa, look at all those peaks. Oh my god. We are around Mount Shasta, and in the foreground we see those lakes right there. I think that's a Clear Lake Reservoir right here. The double lake, I think that's Clear Lake Reservoir. And then right in front of this first mountain range is Goose Lake. And then there's a bunch of mountain ranges that superimpose themselves in Nevada, and then we reach into Utah. But there's a lot of mountain ranges that superimpose in front of each other. But then in that darkness above we see even farther. Oh my god, this is incredible. Look at that, look at that, those faint. I don't think those are clouds, to be honest. I've enhanced the photos and they're mountain peaks. I think we're looking into Colorado. It just blew me away. But there's also clouds, to be certain. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, this is incredible. So we're flying at about 35,000 feet, as you can see here. And we're zooming out quite a bit into the distance, right over Goose Lake, in front of this mountain range. Oh, look at that. This is crazy. See, there's cloud cover too, but way above the clear mountain ranges which overlap. Look at that. See right there! Oh my god, those are mountains. Wait, I gotta lift the camera a little bit. Come on, up. Yeah, right there. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, so I've done some analysis which indicates those are pretty far. See, there's even farther ones there. As good as infrared is, after a while it also gets attenuated, but it extends the range greatly. And see, in this zone right here, there's no precipitation, so we were able to pierce as far as we could. Yeah, that just blew me away. Whew. So yeah, I think right about here we must have crossed. Oh, you can see Klamath Falls in the lower left. That's Klamath Falls lake there. Let's zoom out one more time. Look at that. Yeah, when we get to these shallow angles, all these mountain ranges, they just overlap. Ding, 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 ding. And way in the distance, the taller mountains just obscure the ones in the back. See, there's 3 mountain ranges in the top layer. The dark one, light one, and then to the left, another one, and then behind them even more. So yeah, only 3D analysis can really extract that. Here I'm looking forward over Oregon and look at all the peaks. Wow, look at that. All these peaks in Oregon. I'll have a separate video. I've climbed Mount Hood and I've looked back. Just incredible. Here's some bonus material.